Hello bachcho, welcome to physics online class. My name is Mr. Mohan sir. Yeah, I have come from Hyderabad. Yeah, let us see today topic is waves. Waves. Yeah, today topic is waves. Yeah, let us see what is a wave. Let us see what's first of all wave. What is a wave? It is a mode of transmission of energy. Wave is a mode of transmission of energy. So wave is a mode of transmission. Mode of transmission of energy. Your mode of transmission of energy. In how many ways we can transmit the wave? Wave can be propagated in the medium through air. In the vacuum, we cannot transfer the wave. So the mode of transfer of energy, we are calling it as a wave. We are calling it as a wave. So wave motion. What is a wave motion? The wave has to move, no? So the wave motion means it is the disturbance of the particle. Movement of the disturbance of particle. Movement. Yeah, movement of the disturbance of the particle is called wave motion. So movement of disturbance of the particles. Movement of disturbance of the particles, we are calling it as a wave motion. Wave motion means सब बच्चे टिकट के लिए सिनेमा थिएटर में खड़े रहते या पीछे वाले धक्का मारते. सो धक्का क्या हो जाता, इसका सामने वालों को आ जाता और इसका सामने वालों को आ जाता और इसका सामने वालों को आ जाता. So it will be reaching to the first person. So the energy is being transferred. या धक्का मारे तो क्या होता, इसका ऊपर का बॉडी थोड़ा शेक हो जाता. That means he will be passing the energy in the forward direction. So that is the most movement of the disturbance of the particles. So particles will be vibrating there itself, but the energy is transmitting from particle to particle. Yeah, if you see in the cycles been standing in the cinema theater, cycle stand. If one of the naughty person kick the first cycle will fall on the second cycle will fall on the third cycle will fall on the fourth cycle, and up to that it will be carried out to the nth cycle. First cycle will not jump onto the nth cycle, or second cycle will not jump onto the last cycle. Only energy, the flow of energy, bending, the flow of energy, but the cycle remains to be in the same place. The energy flow will be there. So the flow of energy, the disturbance, yeah, the movement of the disturbance of the particles in the medium is called wave motion. अगर सुबह सुबह टेम्पल में क्या होता, या टेम्पल का घंटा बजाओ, the disturbance particles, the particles which are at rest, you are very happy at that time. Yeah, when you disturb the particles, the energy it will transmitted. The energy will be transmitted. स्कूल में घंटा बजाओ, क्या होता, इसका particles, surroundings particles will be disturbed. So the children who are playing in the playground also will be disturbed. They go to their respective classes. Yes, but the stroke of the bell in the school, all the students will be going to their respective classes. So that is the children who are playing in the playground at different distances from the bell, they receive it. It is because of the particles they are being disturbed in the medium. So in the medium, when the particles are disturbed, particles remains to be same in the position, but they transfer the energy to the next neighboring particles, and the wave goes on moving, the energy goes on moving and reaches to the child. So the child has to go to the class. So that is. So the movement of the disturbance of the particles, we are calling it as a wave motion. It's a wave motion. Yeah. How many types of waves are there? So types of waves. Let us see the next point is types of waves. Types of waves. Here we have in these types of waves, we have one is a progressive wave. Progressive wave. And the second one is a stationary wave. Yeah, let us discuss this progressive wave. Progress. Yeah, you take your progress and go to the next class. From there you will take the progress and you will go to the next higher class. From there you will take the progress and you will go to the next higher class. So second stall, fifth class student will go to sixth class. Sixth class progress card will be given, and again he will go to the next one. Progress, progress, progress. So a wave which is generated in the medium, it goes on moving till it dies. So a wave generated in the medium goes on moving, fifth class to sixth class to seventh class, goes on moving. Yeah, a progress. Yes, a wave which is generated in the medium goes on moving and never return back to the source again, and it will not come back to the source again. So a wave generated in the medium, what will happen? A wave which is generated in the medium goes on moving, it progresses. Medium goes on moving forward, and never returns to the source again, So the wave will not return back to the source again. Once the wave is generated, it goes on moving in the medium and never comes back to the source again. It is called as a progressive wave. So these progressive waves, so these progressive waves are again two types. One is mechanical wave, another one is electromagnetic wave. So these progressive waves are, how many types are there? It is a mechanical wave and electromagnetic wave. Yeah, mechanical wave means the waves which requires a material medium for propagation. A wave which requires a material medium like air. Yeah, in the air, particles will be vibrating and they passes the energy from one particle to another particle and it reaches to the observer. So a wave which requires a material medium for propagation, we are calling it as a mechanical wave. A wave which does not require any material medium for propagation, we are calling it as non-mechanical wave or electromagnetic wave. Okay, a material medium is required for the wave to propagation, we are calling it as a mechanical wave. A material medium which do not requires for a wave to propagate, we are calling it as a electromagnetic wave. So mechanical waves, what happens? Mechanical waves requires a material medium, we are calling it as such wave for propagation, we call it as a mechanical wave. A wave requires a material medium for propagation. We are calling it as mechanical waves. And here when you see here a wave do not requires a material medium for propagation. A material medium for its propagation. We are calling it as propagation. We are calling it as non-mechanical wave. Electromagnetic waves are non-mechanical waves. Yeah, they do not require any material medium. For example, if you take the sun rays, radiations coming from the sun from a long distance, there is no air molecules. After certain height from the earth, surroundings, we are calling this atmosphere, no? Yeah, after the atmosphere, there are no molecules, there are no air molecules, there is no medium. Even then, the waves are coming. So they are not required any material medium. So such waves are called as electromagnetic waves. Example is light waves. So I am writing it as light waves. Yeah, here these mechanical waves requires a material medium means what? Sound waves. Sound requires a material medium for its propagation. Yeah, I can't teach my subject in the moon. I can't take my class in the moon. Only you will see my lips movement, but sound is not coming out. Because there are no particles, there is no air, there is no medium to carry the energy from me to the students. So class cannot be taken there. So we call it as a sound waves. Sound waves are the best examples for mechanical waves, sound waves, light waves. Okay, these sound waves cannot be polarized. Sound waves cannot be polarized, but light waves can be polarized. What is the meaning of polarized? या समर में बहुत गर्मी रहता है, शॉप में बैठते भी क्या बोलते हैं हम लोग, सनराइज आ रहे, बहुत गर्मी लग रही, ये उन लोग क्या करते हैं उन लोग, सो दे विल पुट सम ग्लासेस, कूल ग्लासेस, कूलिंग ग्लासेस. So in the cooling glasses, what is happening here? They can see the light is coming inside, but the intensity of the heat will be reduced. The light focus will be coming out inside, and it will be pervaded. The room will be very clear and it is bright. But in such cases, what is happening? The light is restricted to flow in a single direction. The light is restricted to flow in a single direction is called as a polarized light. So the type of glass, polarized glass, has the capacity to reduce, has the capacity to cut out the different rays coming in all the possible directions. It will allow only a single ray to pass inside. So waves are restricted to flow in a single direction. If the rays are restricted to flow in a single direction, is called as a polarized wave. So light waves are polarized waves. So electromagnetic waves are polarized waves. But sound waves cannot be polarized. Sound waves cannot be polarized. They flow in all the directions, possible directions. That means the movement of the particles are parallel to the direction of the wave. They are parallel to the direction of the wave. So they cannot be allowed to flow in single direction. Whereas the light particles are perpendicular directions are there. Particles vibrates perpendicular to the wave direction. Particles are vibrating perpendicular to the wave direction. They can be allowed to flow in a single direction. Yeah, they can be allowed. Such waves are called as polarized waves. Yeah, we have polarized glass is there. It cuts out the different directions of the intensity of light. It will allow only a single direction. Yeah, that can be possible. Now see here, electromagnetic waves is a polarized wave. Sound waves are not polarized wave. Best example, if you take a string, the waves produced on a string. So string waves, I am calling it as string waves. The waves which are been produced on the string, that means a rope. If you take a rope, if the waves are been produced, give a jerk, the pulse, the jerk will be moving forward. The jerk which is you are giving, yeah, the movement of the pulse starts going in the forward direction on the rope. So it forms a transverse wave. It is a transverse. So electromagnetic wave is a transverse wave. Yeah, we can see the particles moving up and down perpendicular to the wave direction. Particle goes up and comes down, goes up and comes down. It moves in the perpendicular direction. Right angles to the wave direction is called progressive. Or transverse waves or electromagnetic waves. Whereas the sound waves, particles are moving parallel to the wave direction. Yeah, parallel to the wave direction. The particles goes on moving parallel to the wave direction are called as longitudinal waves. Particles always vibrates parallel to the direction of the wave. So such waves cannot be polarized. That means we can't allow them to flow in one direction. So it is not a polarized wave. So mechanical waves are not polarized. Whereas electromagnetic waves are polarized. So electromagnetic waves, what? Sun rays. अरे गर्मी हो रही बाबा, बाहर तो बहुत गर्मी हो रही, हाई को गर्मी हो रही, इसमें क्या है? तो electromagnetic waves बोलते. Electromagnetic waves, those are called as light waves, no? Electromagnetic waves are called as light waves. So when we see the light, it is of white in color. Generally, we see that the light color of the light is coming out, but it is very dangerous. Don't go in the sun always. At noon time in the midsummer, it is always dangerous. Why? Because it consisting of different radiations. So it is consisting of visible rays. Visible light is there in it. Visible light means, yeah, which we can able to see. VIBGYOR colors. When it is passed through the prism, we see 7 colors. So the group of different frequencies, VIBGYOR colors, we can see them. So it is VIB, GYOR, VIBGYOR. Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Yellow, orange, red. So this band of colors, this group of frequencies of the band of colors, we are calling it as a visible light. Yeah, visible light. It will be visible for us when we pass this white light through the prism. The other side of the prism, we can see the band of frequencies, the patches of the colors. So the band of frequencies of the patches of the colors is called as visible light. It is a visible spectrum. It is visible spectrum we called. We called as a visible spectrum. Then infrared radiations. Infrared radiation, they are more dangerous. Infrared radiations, when they falls on the object, it will heat immediately. So matter is there around us. This matter will be heated out because of these infrared radiations. So this matter has the capacity to absorb the infrared radiations and they can emit the infrared radiations. And next thing is microwaves. Third one is microwaves. Microwaves. Next one is radio waves. Ultraviolet radiations. Ultraviolet radiations. We have been protected because of the. We have been protected from the. Earth has been protected by a ozone layer because of ultraviolet radiations. Yeah, they are very harmful for us. So our earth has been protecting us by covering a shield of like a COVID shield. Is it not? We have been protected from the virus corona. Because of when you take the vaccine, this vaccine, what happens? This vaccine starts shielding your body and protecting from the virus. So like that, our earth has been protected from the ultraviolet radiations reaching to the earth by ozone layer. Yeah, ultraviolet radiations. Gamma rays, X-rays. So X-rays also there. X-rays and gamma rays. And you can see gamma rays. Yeah, gamma rays. Yeah, apart from that, there are some more radiations are there. Apart from these, we have some more radiations which are not visible for us. But as per our experimental proof, we have these radiations are there in the sun intensity. We see that only white light. अरे यार क्या है white light है, पूरा white light के मजाक है, पूरा white light का दुनिया दिख रहे, रोशनी white तो है, but in that very dangerous radiations are there, which are not visible for us. Okay, we can see only the visible light. Yeah, observe colors when they are passed from the glass prism. Okay, we can see the different colors. Yeah, band of colors. We call it as a spectrum. So infrared radiations we have, microwaves we have, radio waves we have, ultraviolet radiations we have, X-rays are there, gamma rays are there. Okay, these are all gamma rays. These are all the radiations which are been present in the electromagnetic wave. So electromagnetic wave is an oscillation of electric field and magnetic field perpendicular to each other. Yeah, when the particle starts vibrating to one direction, it is an electric field. When the particle starts vibrating to the other direction, it is a magnetic field. So perpendicularly they vibrate to each other and also vibrates in the direction of the wave direction. Yeah, electric field, magnetic field are perpendicular to each other. The oscillation of the particles in one direction causes electric field. The oscillation of the particle in another direction causes magnetic field. So the combination of these oscillations of the electric field and magnetic field perpendicular to each other as well as perpendicular to the direction of the wave, we are calling it as a electromagnetic wave. Okay, that we have a lot of information is there regarding to the electromagnetic wave, but we are requiring only that electromagnetic wave is a light wave. It is the waves which are been produced on the string is called as a transverse wave. So we study more about details in longitudinal waves and transverse waves. Okay, just you can have one screenshot. Now let us see about the longitudinal waves. Yeah, longitudinal waves. Longitudinal waves and transverse wave. So longitudinal waves are called as sound waves. The particles in the medium, they starts vibrating parallel to the wave direction. So first point is particles vibrates parallel to the wave direction. So in the wave direction, particles are vibrating parallelly. So here the particles are vibrating perpendicularly. So particles vibrates. How they are vibrating? Vibrates perpendicular to the wave direction. Perpendicular to the wave direction. In the wave direction, the particles are vibrating perpendicularly. So like this, the wave is going in this direction. Particles here, they are in the mean position. They starts vibrating to and fro, like that. Here the wave is going in this direction. Particles are vibrating up, down, up, down. Particle here it is. They vibrate up and down. They vibrate up and down. Such movement of the particles we are calling it as the wave. We are calling it as, this is the wave direction. Particles vibrates right angles to the wave direction is called as transverse wave. T को उल्टा करो ट्रांसफर आ जाएगा. T mathematics, T को उल्टा करो it is perpendicular. Symbol of perpendicular means particles are vibrating perpendicular to the wave direction is called as transverse wave. Longitudinal parallel directions, particles are vibrating parallelly. Okay, so this is the best way of imagining how the wave is moving in the wave. So when the wave is moving, compressions and rarefactions are formed. Yeah, if you take a spring, a long coil, you give a jerk to the coil. What happens? The spring in one place, they get compressed and released, compressed, released, compressed, released, compressed, released. So when a wave is moving in the medium, particles, they receive the energy, they will be compressed and released, compressed and released, compressed and released. So there will be a pressure difference and density difference will be there. There will be a pressure difference and density difference will be there. When the particles are compressed, there is a lot of pressure among the particles. When the particles are released, pressure is decreased. Density increases, volume increases, no? When the volume increases. When the particles are compressed, volume decreases. So there is a variation in the pressure and density increases. Yeah, pressure differences. When the particles comes close together, what happens? Pressure increases. When the particle moves apart, pressure decreases. So there is a variation in the process. So such movement of the energy in the form of compressions and rarefactions, we are calling it as a longitudinal wave. Okay? So the particles, how they are moving? They are being compressed. Compression. Rarefaction means particles are moving apart. Rarefaction. Compression again. Rarefaction, particle moves apart. Rarefaction. So like that the wave goes in the medium. But where you see here, you can see here the particles going crust and troughs in the form of. The highest point in the wave is called crust. The lowest point in the wave is called trough. So this is called crust. The particle rises to the maximum. The maximum vibration of the particle to the mean, from the mean position with a greater amplitude, we are calling it as a crust. And this is the lowest point in the wave is called as a trough. This is a crust. So in the form of crust and trough, crust and trough, crust and trough, rising, falling, rising, falling, rising, falling. Then the particles are vibrating in such a way, the movement of the particles in the direction of the wave, we are calling it as a transverse waves. It's called as a transverse. This will happen if you take a rope and hold it in one end, tie the rope to the peg or a rigid support and give the jerk. The pulses are formed here. The movement of the pulses are going on the rope in the form of up and down, in the form of up and down. Or if you do like this, what happens? The wave will be going in this way. Okay, the wave will be going in this way. So the rising and falling of the wave, giving rise to crust and troughs, and moving in the medium, in the wave direction, is called as a transverse waves. The particles vibrates at right angles to the wave direction are called as transverse waves. The particles vibrates parallel to the wave direction are called as longitudinal wave. So example of longitudinal wave is the sound waves. Example of transverse wave is the light waves. These particles needs a material medium for propagation. These particles needs a material medium for propagation, whereas these radiations which are coming from the sun does not require a material medium for propagation. The best example is the sun rays reaching to the earth, even though there is no medium. Yeah, after the surroundings atmosphere, above the earth's surface, there is completely vacuum. But we are receiving the radiations. Yeah, this is the movement of the particles. Okay, then we are calling this as a transverse waves. So in the transverse waves, material is not necessary. In the longitudinal waves, material is. They go in the form of crust and troughs, forming the peaks and troughs, the lowest point of the wave is called trough, and they go in the form of compressions and rarefactions. Yeah, the distance between the two successive compressions we are calling as the distance traveled by the two particles which are in the same direction. The particles are moving in the same direction. When we compare that, it is called as compressions or rarefactions. The distance between the two compressions or two rarefactions, we are calling it as the wave travel. The energy travel is called as the wavelength, a Greek alphabet. Yeah, alpha, beta, gamma, theta, eta, nu. So these are all the alphabets. Okay. In English we have 26 alphabets. One more alphabet is added recently. It is 27th alphabet. Yeah, you find out what is the 27th alphabet. It is not been recognized, but for our convenience, from the physics we are taking it into as in the English alphabets 26 plus 1 physics term. Okay, 27th alphabet is also there. Yeah, that is only for physics students who knows physics, they can do. So like that, what happens here, the particles are vibrating. Here also particles are vibrating. The distance between the two successive compressions here, yeah, from here, we are calling it as a wavelength. The distance between the two crusts is called as wavelength. Distance traveled by the wave. The distance traveled by the wave, we are calling it as a wavelength. Yeah, or the particle which is first particle and the wave when it is being completed. Here this is the last particle of the first wave. Last particle of the first wave, we are also called as a wavelength. This distance is also called as wavelength. Or the distance between the two successive crusts or two successive troughs is called wavelength. Is called as a wavelength. So they move in the form of crust and troughs. They move in the form of compressions and rarefactions. These are called as longitudinal waves. These are called as transverse waves. So okay children, that the duration of the time is being closed, and moreover that if you want some more videos I will send you. Yeah, my name is Mr. Mohan sir, physics master. Okay, have a nice day. Yeah, thank you for being with us. Okay, then we'll see. Subscribe my channel, and you will have more videos. Okay, very interesting topics. I will send you all to everyone. Okay, have a nice day. Close the video.